Yesterday, the second series of my farming show landed on Amazon. It took a team of clever, hardworking people 18 months to make. But as all 8 episodes were dumped online in one go, you could consume the lot in just a few hours. This was seen, a few years ago, as the way forward. We lived in a connected world of instant gratification where you could have a Thai curry brought round to your door, along with anything else you fancied, in 20 minutes flat. So why should you have to wait for a week to watch the next episode of your favorite TV show? Quite right. I'm a terrible binge watcher. Even if it's 3 in the morning and I have to be up at 6 to feed the cows, I'll think I'll do just one more episode and keep right on going. Now, however, there are moves in the television industry to go back to the olden days and make us wait. Bosses looked at Happy Valley, which was released on a weekly basis, and are arguing that worked well. Not for me, it didn't. I watched all 3 seasons in 4 days. Then there's The Last of Us. This is also being released in dribs and drabs, and I find that infuriating. Everyone is telling me how good it is, but I can't start watching until I can watch the lot. I don't have the patience or the mental capacity, if I'm honest. When I was a kid, everything was in black and white, and there was nothing to do all day except whittle wood. So it was easy to remember what was happening in the only drama on TV. Not anymore. Today, there are hundreds of dramas on TV, and how can you possibly be expected to hold all those plot lines in your head when you've also got to remember the password for your Wi-Fi router and how to charge your car and how to program your air fryer? If I had to watch all my favorite box sets on a week-by-week basis, I'd sit there for half an hour wondering why there were so many cows in Hebden Bridge before realizing I was watching Yellowstone, not Happy Valley. Then I'd be as confused as hell by why a Swedish detective was trying to solve the problems of crystal meth production in New Mexico by staring out over a Scandinavian lake. And is Harrison Ford married to Sarah Lancashire? No, wait, he's in 1923. Or is it the other one? So here's a tip. If you fancy watching Clarkson's Farm, do it all in one go. Or you'll only end up wondering why Caleb has suddenly appeared on a tractor in Peaky Blinders. I've been captivated by the brilliant BBC Two series called Putin, Russia and the West. It's fair and balanced and informative, and it's left me feeling extremely uncomfortable. Because Putin is a tyrant. His word in Russia is the law. And what he wants done, gets done. There is no debate. And he's up against the West, where you have the Polish foreign minister at odds with his counterparts in Italy and Spain about what to do next. And British politicians voting down the wishes of their prime minister, and the French being French, and the Dutch using emotion to swing votes, and David Cameron taking Putin to a judo match to win him over while the Americans plot to bring him down. Trying to get the West to agree on anything is like trying to sweep air with a brush made from water. And meanwhile, Putin marches on and on. A few years ago, while making Top Gear's Middle Eastern special, we spent one night in the Syrian city of Al-Raqqa. "Welcome in Syria, Captain Slow," the locals chanted as James May climbed out of his BMW Z3. We were then taken into their houses and their shops and eventually to a bar where we smoked a hubble pipe and watched Top Gear on a TV. I've always remembered that night because since we were there, Al-Raqqa has been devastated by us, and then the Syrian leadership, and then the Russian. And now they've been clobbered by this truly dreadful earthquake.